Hello, children. Yes, it's time for this review, and this is what we're going to be making. Okay, so your final is going to have 4 movies to showcase how we do this. All right, so let's go. We're going to get to a blank page, and we are going to create the flat spheres, which are not spheres, they're just flat. But they're 4 separate colors, and it's going to be all on one layer. So we need to create that layer first. Boom, there's our layer. Next up is we are going to take the the elliptical marquee tool, okay, the dotted line circle, and I'm going to hold down Shift in 2018 to create a perfect circular shape. Now, the problem is if you're in 2019, you don't have to hold down Shift. Just know that. So as soon as I do that, I've got my layer, yay, and I'm going to dump paint in there. So I'm going to pick my colors, and I'm going to pick red. So whoever you pick your colors is whatever you want to do. Boom, there it is. Okay, so here's the rule. Just remember this one rule. As soon as you dump a color, you save the selection. Okay, so you notice the dotted lines are still there. So now I'm going to select and save that selection. Very important, you save the selection. Red. And now I have a selection. Where does that, how do I know what it looks like? When I go to Window and I go to Channels, you can see it right here. Okay, boom, there it is. And now you can hit Command D, and now it's fine and dandy. There you go. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to create our next circle. But the problem is I want it to be cut out, so it's behind the sphere. Okay, and we have to do this all on one layer. That's one of the things I'm going to be looking for. Did you do it on 5 layers? And that's not helpful. So I'm going to now hold down Shift in 2018, and I'm going to make a slightly smaller circle, and I'm going to just tuck it in like a Venn diagram. But I'm also going to lift it up a little bit. You don't want to put it like this. Lift it up just slightly. And now I'm going to erase some of this. Okay, we don't want this part of the sphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the word select, and we're going to go to load selection. And remember, subtract. Okay, when we hit subtract, I can find the red one, click on it, hit OK, and now it's a moon. Okay, this part is cut off. So you select load selection, and then you hit subtract, find the red, and now it's gone. So now I'm going to do another color. I'll do green. And I'm going to dump my paint. Now, before you say Command D, whenever you dump paint is the time to save the selection. So I'm going to go up and select, save selection, green. And there you go. Next up, we're going to do this again, Command D, and I'm going to hold down Shift, slightly smaller, okay, and slightly up, and like a Venn diagram, we put it over the green. Now, in order to cut this off, again, we're going to select load selection, then we're going to select the green, and we're going to hit subtract, and that's going to cut this off now. So the subtract cuts off the last thing, which is the green. Oh, I'll do another color. I'll do blue. And I'm going to dump that in here. And as you can see, it's all on one layer. Here it is. And Command, what was I about to do? I was about to go Command D, when in fact, if I dump a color, it's time to save the selection. So we go up, remember, dump, save. All right, save selection, and we're going to say blue. Boom, there it is. Now I can go Command D. Okay, so now I'll get this again, which is my elliptical marquee tool, and I'm going to hold down Shift in 2018. And let's see, I'm just do a better job. And just do a little smaller, slightly smaller, right? And in the last one, I kind of tuck in a little bit more. And we have to cut this part off. So now I go up to select, load selection, and I'm going to hit subtract and find blue. And now we have a little moon, and I'm going to change that color. So I tend to pick, if I pick yellow, I tend to pick like more of a orangey yellow instead of a bright yellow because it just makes, I don't know, it's easier for me. Maybe not for you. Okay, so now dump the paint. What do I do after I dump paint? I save the selection. Boom. Now I hit yellow and hit OK. And then I hit Command D, and that concludes this portion of the video.